Hi everyone, أنا مع
كمل عليكم كمل عليكم كمل
yeah, thanks man. Hi everyone, and you are welcome to my channel Moussa-English. Really, I'm so delighted to share with you a huge topic and a huge skill in terms of language learning, about how could we be able to practice a vocabulary. And today's lesson we are going to teach you a great and a current vocabulary about military, especially about Russia, Ukrainian and Russia war. A lot of people get more maybe difficulties in terms of recognize some vocabulary. When they speak, they get stuck, they distracted, they forget so many concepts and words. The reason why I dedicate my whole time to find out a new skills, or maybe a new strategies for you in order to improve your level, especially about vocabulary, because grammar and vocabulary are the same, and especially vocabulary is the cornerstone for your linguistic skills and linguistic abilities. So let's get started. I begin with the first word. Word interests. Word is obvious. Is an armed conflict, but interest is intention. Intention is goals, economic goals, and so on. For example, I could say a sentence for such as war interest between a leader country called Russia and a dependent entity of Union of Soviet Socialist Republics called Ukraine. So it's obvious war interests is a widespread concept, especially that we usually hear it in social media, in media, in newspaper. We could hear it, write it, or in terms of speaking. We need to remember it. Why? Because when we say those words, we seem advanced, not beginners or intermediate. War interest, it's a huge concept, really. War interest is a technical, is a geopolitical, is a military concept, is a cornerstone for me. Then we could say another word called greeds. Greeds and a noun and an adjective. For example, what does it mean? Really? What does it mean? It's an economical goals and intention. I'm greed. Why? Because I look for a huge quantity of something. This, bear with me, it's obvious. Greed means you like eating more, you like earning more money, and so on, without any outcome, without any maybe dependencies, or without any outcomes. After that, rich country. I could give you an example about rich country. For example, regarding to the war between Ukraine and Russia, rich country, or high income countries. For example, United States of America, Russia, Germany, Britain, and so on. And as you know, in geographical systems or international economical systems, we have three phases of country. We have a three scale or three grade of country. We have a low income, middle income, and middle income and high income. country, or developed country and developing country, especially in Africa, in Northeast Europe, and so on. After that, we have a good concept, especially about Ukraine. Concerns especially the geography. Northeast. We have Est and the north of Est. Northeast is a compound noun. Sorry, it's not the compound noun, but compound adjective. Northeast. Suddenly, someone who could ask you a question. Where does Ukraine located in the world geography? It's easy. I could say Ukraine is located in the northeast of Europe. It's an easy question, clear, obvious, without any accurate, without any mistakes, especially in terms of linguistic. At the end, I try to say, or I try to cover a good, maybe a core concept, a pivotal concept is fossil fuel. Fossil fuel, like gas, natural gas, petroleum, coal, and so on. Fuel, anything that inland is a resource, natural resources, but inland. I'm so delighted to share it with you because you need to practice. You need to practice your vocabulary as more as you could, and also to make it in your daily life or in your linguistic daily life as well. At the end, I would like to thank you for your your attention and your respectful and faithful following, and it's my pleasure to share so many things about you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for getting so many resources, whether in speaking, writing, listening, grammar, syntax, and also in terms of developing any skills inside the word and within the English word. And thank you so much to my channel. And here we could end our session to the future and to the next others.